Hey guys, welcome to the You Are Beautiful podcast episode 28. So, the premise of this podcast is that you are beautiful regardless of what you look like. Your face, your eyes, your nose, it does not determine how beautiful you are on the outside and the inside. But what we are going to focus on is health, wealth, and happiness. So, the outside is just a representation of what's going on inside. So, if you are loving, caring, generous, and a good human being inside, the outside is going to represent that. Second, if you are healthy, strong, have optimized hormone levels, that's gonna show on the outside as well. So, this body and this mind is given to you one time by God. So, you only get to enjoy this body, this vessel, one time in your life. So, might as well take really, really good care of it. So, I'm not talking about the outside, the physical appearance, I'm talking about the inside. You want to be stronger. You want to have a high metabolism. You want to have optimized hormone levels. And all of that stuff is going to come from taking care of your body, from exercising properly, not overtraining, not doing a bunch of cardio, putting good nutrient dense food inside of your body instead of putting in poison in the form of junk food, alcohol, and drugs. So, you are beautiful. You're an amazing human being. And you should love yourself because I love you. So if you love yourself, if you love your body, why wouldn't you take care of it? Right? Why wouldn't you put the best possible ingredients inside of it and try to make it and work on making it the most beautiful and most powerful and the best functioning body and mind that you can have? Now, that is overweight, today we still have John Wick and his dog with us for protection. So, I made the last two episodes guiding males on how to find the right partner. How to find the first episode, the 26, was on how to find the right person for you. And number two, the episode 27 was on how to act in a relationship as a man. So this third episode is also for males. And this is going to be a juicy one. Males, you're going to like this one. The first two episodes how to find a partner and how to act in a relationship for men. I'm sure the females were cheering me on because I was telling the men to be disciplined, powerful, respectful, treat the woman in the best way possible, protect and provide. So I'm sure the ladies were cheering me on. But today, I'm going to talk to men about what to expect from a female in a relationship. So I'm not playing favorites. Sorry, guys. I need to make my studio look sexy. Oh, we're looking sexy now. So, today I want to talk about what to expect from your girlfriend. And this one is really easy because I'm really good at putting my foot down when it comes to what I'm expecting. Now, the only reason when I say I put my foot down in my relationship, that does not mean that I treat my girlfriend with disrespect, like crap, I'm controlling, overpowering. No, I am willing to do everything that I possibly can and everything that I'm supposed to as a man in a relationship. I'm work every single day, all day, every day, to be the best boyfriend I could be. Make sure my girlfriend Jordan is taken care of. However, however, because I'm able to do all of this stuff, uh, I am actually, however, wouldn't have worked in this scenario. I'm trying to get better in English, but um, I try to all day, every single day, to be the best boyfriend I can be. I make sure I protect, I provide, I'm there for emotional support, and because of that, I have the right to ask for everything that I deserve, all the respect that I deserve. You guys now know I'm operating out of my house, which is a studio. My baby set it up for me. Hey, in a few minutes, you'll forget that there's a curtain there. See, now there is no curtain. So, number one, this is the most important one. I am my girlfriend, my wife's best friend. I am the only man in her life. She does. Once a female gets into a relationship with you, she is not allowed. She should not be allowed to have any male friends. Let that sink in for a little bit. I'll let this sink in. Now, I've mentioned this to my friends, my homies, and all that stuff, and they've told me that this is a little controlling. This is not the best way to look at things. This is no girl would want to be with a man like that. Well, most of those people are single. So, man, I keep messing this bitch up. We're just gonna go with this one. So, think about it this way. Let's say your girlfriend, your wife, and you lay down this law, tells you that, hey, this is really controlling. This so and so is just my friend. Hey, we're just hanging out. Think about it this way. You know yourself as a man. Would you ever just hang out with a girl as a friend? No, that's a load of bullshit. Even if you tell me to my face that, oh, we're just friends, one of you wants to fuck the other person. That's just how it is. So, my girlfriend is beautiful. She's a loving, caring, amazing human being. And this is why I picked her. Any male would be happy, really happy to have her as a partner, as a wife. She's beautiful. I don't like using the word hot, but she is. So why would a motherfucker who's single, who's hanging out with her, would not want to be with her, or at least do this thing with her? Yes. Now, there is a possibility that she has this one friend where things are strictly platonic and she's just a good friend. They're just good friends and they like hanging out or going out for coffee or lunch and this and that. Here's my response to it. I don't give a fuck. You are not, as my girlfriend, you are not going to be having male friends. You're not going to be having these guys, you're texting you, how are you doing, this and that shit. Dude, look, the way a woman's brain works is that they want attention and they love attention. And if they're getting attention from somebody else and they want attention from somebody else, they're not your girl. My girl, my lady, does not require attention from anybody else, and nobody is allowed to fucking give her any attention. Here and there, she's asked me, oh, how is this guy doing? I'm like, don't worry about this guy. Don't worry about that guy. Even if that's my friend, you worry about me. You don't think about nobody. You don't look at nobody. You don't talk to nobody. Now, 50% of females, of just the general population in the US over the age of 30, they're single. They're lonely. They're miserable. I was one of them. My girlfriend, she was one of them. And I see a bunch of people in their mid-30s just going around one after the other. Girls are talking about how there are no good men out there, and men are talking about how there are no good females out there. Well, when you're in your 30s, that's what you got. So, whether you're a guy or a girl, finding someone to date is going to be like finding a parking spot on a busy day. Right? So in your 30s, finding a partner is like finding a parking spot in downtown San Diego on a Saturday night. What do we know about parking spots in downtown San Diego on a Saturday night? All the good ones are taken and the rest are handicapped, including you. So when I saw myself being single and miserable in my mid 30s, I realized I had to come to terms with this, that I am a handicap parking spot. I am a shithead. I need to work on myself. The reason I was single in my mid 30s was because I'm going to get this thing fixed eventually. The reason why I was single and miserable in my mid 30s was because I was a fucking shithead. I pissed away my 20s doing drugs, chasing women, not being the best version of myself. And I went through one person after the other. I had two long term relationships where I was a shit boyfriend and a shit husband. That's why those relationships failed. So when I realized that I am the problem, instead of pointing fingers at the opposite sex, I pointed my finger at me. So I had to fix myself. I quit boozing. I stopped watching porn. I stopped fucking around with girls. I stopped texting girls. I stopped DMing girls. I stopped following any girl with her butt cheeks out. Now, here's the thing. I might have kept following some people that were my friends that I had to follow for business and just because they supported my brand. I, if they had their ass cheeks out and all those images that I don't want going into my brain, I muted them. I did not like a picture where the butt cheeks were out. I did not like a picture where the girl is showing off her physique. If you think so, this is the first time in history over the last maybe, well, since the internet came into existence, we have an unlimited supply of naked women, images and videos of naked women at our disposal, at our fingertips. And if you think that this does not do anything to a man's brain, you're fucking dead wrong. Fuck this thing. Guys, I'm so sorry about this. Well, I'm not really sorry. I'm giving you pure fucking gold. I need to get a new tripod. But anyways, I stopped looking at porn, stopped DMing girls, stopped fucking masturbating, and focused on myself. I had to create a character. So this is how I thought about it. I thought about my one and only, the girl of my dreams. What kind of a person I want to choose. Somebody who's going to be loyal. Somebody who's not going to disrespect me in front of people. Somebody who's going to elevate my status in front of people rather than decrease it. Right? Who's not going to go behind my fucking back and talk to other boys. A person who's going to give me emotional support, comfort, keep the house in order, who's going to be a good mother of my child, good mother to my children. What kind of then I thought about what kind of a person that woman wants. So I became that person, right? I became that person. I became the best, most powerful version of myself. And 8 months later, she came into my life, and then she said yes to the man that would take care of her and protect her and make her happy for the rest of her life, right? So now that I have become this man, now that I have this person, she has a person who's striving so hard to become his fucking best version. She doesn't need anybody else. 100% no. Right? So I am not hanging out with girls one on one. The only people I ever hang out with one on one is my clients. And even before that, if I'm doing that, I ask permission from my girlfriend. And if she says no, I ain't doing it. I have the same fucking standards for myself. So, your girlfriend, your wife, should not have any male friends. That's a fucked up fucking situation. Second, she can be hanging out with single friends. If you're hanging out with 5 single friends, you're going to be the 6th one. Look, the single friends are single. because they do single shit, like going out with their chichis out, with their ass cheeks out, looking for attention from guys. That's what they're looking for. So your woman is gonna go around and doing the same thing. All that negative shit about your, uh, all that negative shit from her girlfriends going into her head over and over and over and over again is gonna poison her brain. My girlfriend is not allowed to go on a girls' night out. Like why? What are you going for? Oh, so I can just have some fun with your friends. Look at the risks you're taking. You're going out there around alcohol, around drugs. All those guys. Why are you going? Why do people go out downtown to get fucking laid, to find a partner, which is the dumbest way to find a partner, to hit on girls, hit on guys. I don't want my woman being in that environment. What if somebody goes and tries to talk to her? What if someone sexually harasses her? I want to be there. I want to be there to protect her. So, when I was going on that rant about fixing myself, so as a guy, you know that when you're hanging out with a girl one on one, you have some intentions. And I don't care what the other guy, the best friend of my lady makes her believe. I know for a fact he wants to get into her pants and not under my watch. And I don't want anybody hanging out with my girlfriend who has those intentions. Right? So, first of all, your lady, your female, should not be hanging out with any dudes. Period. Second, she should be hanging out with single females. Done. Absolutely no, no. Now, this is a big thing in my books. No bachelorette parties. Bachelorette. So, as I'm going on these on and on with these rules, I abide by the same rules. I don't go to bachelor parties. What's the premise of a bachelorette party? What are they celebrating? They're celebrating the last night of freedom. What freedom? Freedom to have sex? Freedom to be by yourself? Like what are bachelor red and bachelor parties all about? There's some sort of strip clubs involved, some sort of alcohol and drinking involved, and all the fucking boys knows, all the boys know, bachelorette parties are the parties you want to go to and hit on the girls. Whenever I was in the restaurant industry, I've gone out to clubs, all that shit. As soon, whenever a big group of like a bachelorette party comes to the fucking restaurant, all the male servers, everyone's fucking looking around. They're dressed up like complete fucking sluts, and all the girls in the group who are single are all fucking insecure that they're not getting fucking married, so they're gonna be drinking, trying to fucking fuck around and doing shit that insecure females do, which is be promiscuous. And dude, not all those girls are happy for your for the bride to be. They can't wait to for her to do something dumb and cheat on her soon-to-be husband, so they can, so that her friends can feel better about being single. They just want, so they're not all of them are happy, genuinely happy that she's getting married. Some of them just hate her for it, and they want her to cheat on her fiance, so they can convince themselves, hey, this is why I'm not fucking getting into a relationship. Not they don't put the blame on themselves. They don't tell themselves, I'm not getting into a relationship because I want to keep being a slut. They don't say, I don't want, I'm not getting into a relationship because instead of fixing myself and becoming a good woman for another man, I'd rather go around, fuck around, and blame men for being single. So your female is going on a bachelorette party, it's a no-no. It's just risky. I'm not saying you're gonna fucking cheat on your boyfriend every single time you go out. I'm not saying you're gonna cheat on your boyfriend every single time you go and hang out with your single females. I'm not saying you're gonna cheat on your boyfriend every time you go to your or somebody else's bachelorette party. All I'm saying is, for example, let's look at a restaurant industry. You're supposed to wear non-slip shoes, right? Now, when you don't wear non-slip shoes and you go work, that doesn't mean that you're gonna instantly slip every single time. all that means is if you keep wearing non-slip regular shoes where you're supposed to wear non-slip shoes, and you keep going in that environment again and again, one of those days you're going to slip. Now that doesn't mean you intend to slip, you're planning on slipping. You're just not taking precautions and you're putting yourself in a bad situation and something might happen. So, my girlfriend cannot go out with her single friends. She cannot go out to bachelorette parties. She cannot have male friends that she spends one-on-one times with. She is not allowed to post any pictures with her butt cheeks out, with her titties out. That's a no-no. I get to see that. Oh, what about for business? Well, shit. If somebody's business requires her to have her tits and ass out, bro, find a different girl anyways. There's plenty of money to be made. There's plenty of promotions to be made without showing your ass and titties, right? So no bachelorette parties, no male friends, no going out with single friends. And the last rule is that if any environment has alcohol, like any event, anywhere she's going, if there is alcohol involved, she cannot go over there. A, she's sober. B, if she's around alcohol, she's around drunk guys or who are buzzed, who are gonna try to hit on her. My wife, my girlfriend, is not allowed to put herself in a situation where another man can hit on her, and I'm not over there to punch him in the motherfucking face. Right? So, these are the rules. Once you've done all this work as a man, finding a proper partner who's going to be the right person for you in an intelligent way. Second, well, actually, first, once you put in all this effort to become a powerful, strong, rich, ripped, and rare human being, shout out to Wes Watson. He said this. I'm not going to claim this as my own. If you're working so hard to be in the best physical shape possible, be the best human being possible, working so hard to make sure that there is not one other person that your woman would ever want to be with, and then after that you take care of her, you provide, you give her emotional support, you should not be tolerating any of this shit. She should not be going out and getting drunk with her friends when you're not around. You should not be going to bachelorette parties. She should not be hanging out with single friends who are poisoning her ears and fucking up her relationship. And she should never, ever, ever fucking disrespect you in public. In private, shit fucking happens. She should never be talking shit about you to her friends. None of that fucking bullshit. That makes sense? My woman, I'm her one and only. I'm her best friend. If she wants to go out in those environments where alcohol is involved, I'm always going to be there. If she really, really wants to go and hang out with her single friends, I'm going to be there. Bachelorette party, no. Absolutely not. Just like me, I'm not going on a fucking bachelor party. I'm not going out having a boys' night out, going out and drinking, and people will be like, oh, you're supposed to how are you gonna make friends and how are you gonna maintain relationships? There's plenty of things I can do with the boys, except instead of going on a boys night out. We can go have lunch, we can fucking work out, we can have business meetings. I don't need to go out and visit bars and get fucked up and be around a bunch of fucking whores, because that's gonna poison my brain too. Second, if I go around and hang out with guys who are cheating on their girlfriends, guess what? I'm gonna eventually do the fucking same thing. So guys, if you have worked really hard to become the best version of yourselves and you're a respectable, powerful, amazing a partner, boyfriend, or husband, you can ask your woman for these things. No male friends, no going out and hanging out with single girls, no bachelorette parties, and you're not going into any fucking environment where there's alcohol involved without me. All right, guys. I hope this helped. I've given you the tools on how to become your best version and finding the how to become your best version and find the woman of your dreams. I've given you the tools on how to becoming the best boyfriend so you maintain that relationship, make it last a lifetime. And now I've also given you the tools on how to keep your wife and your girlfriend in check and stop her from making dumb decisions that are going to jeopardize the relationship. Next, I'm going to do the same for females. I'm going to help you find the man of your dreams, and I'm going to help you become the best girlfriend or wife you can ever be. And then I'm going to tell you where to put your foot down and where to stop your man from being a little bitch and fucking up his relationship. All right? Until next time, you are beautiful. I love you guys. Grandmaster Gains out.